Alright. What do we have in here? Mickey's Dangerous Chase. Okay, yeah, I actually remember what this is, so let's go play an interesting game. So then, the dangerous part seems to have disappeared. It's now just Mickey's Chase. Okay then. This is a game that I read about in Nintendo Power all the time. Well, not all the time, just, when it was in Nintendo Power the one time. But, I would reread issues frequently. Go as Mickey. Oh yeah, that's sprite work. So, it's kind of Chip 'n Dale-ish. The whole picking up boxes and chucking them at enemies. And, yeah, I never really got to play this game as a kid. Right, those are not boxes, they're just collectibles. I may have gotten to play this game when I first started, playing things on emulators, but I legitimately do not remember anything about the game. So yeah, this will be interesting, sort of first time experiencing a thing that I've been aware of for decades. Okay. Oh, we can miss the items. Okay, good to know. Let's find a box to check out the dog. Oh, okay, so good to know also that, we can pass by things. It only allows us to go back so far. Yeah, that's what I get for looking at the chat instead of at the game screen. Seem to have reached the end of the stage without finding the last of these little, orb whatevers, but that's okay. Maybe it's not... Well, I now have no idea. Although, knowing this sort of game, the collect 4 orbs in a stage thing is probably going to be about equal to get all 4, you get an extra life. If it's anything past that, I'd be kind of amazed. Well then, that was the first opportunity to go down, but it seems like there's more stuff to the left, so kinda weird. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Game Boy games use interesting songs for their invincibility tunes. Between this and the Can-Can in Super Mario Land. Maybe, yep. Well, we found all 4 of the orb things, and we did not get an extra life. So maybe there is purpose to them. Oh, secret bonus. Which is an extra life. Well, how about that? Oh boy. Well, this is something alright. So I remember this game being, like, amazingly short when I was reading about it in Nintendo Power, so kinda curious about this whole collect 100 stars to get an extra life thing we have going here. Given that it looks like we have trouble getting more than one extra life with stars. So I would also say that we would have trouble actually getting any of these things if I weren't save stating to see them ahead of time. Okay, so if all that was stage 1, then yeah, never mind what I just said about the stars. So that is so totally a creature that just took straight out of Chippendale Rescue Rangers, so... That one, however, is not. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Let's see, what's this one? A bunch of stars. That's really annoying. So, oh, another one of those up there. Good to know. Well, that didn't work out quite as I intended it, but it actually did work out, so yeah. We'll go with that. Hopefully this one is art. Good. So yeah, we basically have all the extra lives that we won't need now. So we can just sort of, dash through the stages at this point, because only thing that will be a thing I care about in those, various question mark blocks would be the health. That sounds like an amazingly bad idea, but okay. Yeah, I have to be so careful. Alright, so, bears as platforms. Sure. Why not? Also, this seems like less of a chase and more of a, you know, just a normal video game where the person we are chasing is always going to be ahead of us until the final stage. Like, if this were set up like, the gourmet race in Kirby's Dreamland, or yeah, Dreamland, Kirby Superstar, or, you know, Ultra Star, depending on which you prefer for that. That I could see as being called a nice chase, because you are, well, if you fall behind anyway, you are chasing King Dedede. And there are a lot of things like that where you can actually have the person up ahead of you running fast enough that you can't catch them. They totally could have done that here for this game. Oh my! Well, this is something. Well, at least being hit slows you down. Wondering if Mickey will ever have anything to say. It's always just Goofy saying, "Well, you just missed Pete. He's still ahead of you." And Minnie saying, "We're gonna catch him this time!" Kinda love to see Mickey telling, both of them to just shut up at this point. Well, that's okay. We cannot. We can do that, though. So much for physics. Okay. Couldn't initially tell if that was an enemy or if that was supposed to be Chip or possibly Dale. This game likes to, throw a lot of things at you that you can't really see coming. And that's not really good game design. And just teleporting Goofy. To know what we would do without you always being ahead of us, telling us where Peach just ran off to, Goofy. I wonder. Okay, it also has that move, straight out of Chip and Dale. Good to know. Gotta learn to notice which ones are gonna be, collapsible platforms. So I think this one does actually indicate by the, colors of the platform. Okay, game. No matter. Well, Mickey finally had words to say for himself, so, you know. I see. Was not expecting to have to switch birds, but sure. I also kind of question why we needed to ride the birds at all. There's no fall damage, so other than getting the various items, just not really any need for that. Surely. Obstacles of crap tons of blocks in our way. That's not annoying in the least. Oh, that one actually is a 1-up. Okay. That. This one is similarly hard to get to, so I'm guessing... Wow. Same thing, twice. Oh, it's just a bubble. Okay, don't care about that. Huh. Would not have guessed that that was an enemy. But okay, sure, why not? Let's see how many hits it takes to kill one. No, don't have to kill it, we can just remove it. That is handy. Huh. Well, game? Seem to have, forgotten to put a way for me to actually, get through here. And that is quite a while ago, so... that don't work. Well, this is not good. I guess let's just waste one of our extra lives and try and find a different way through here. That's what I was supposed to do. Okay. And yeah, that is exactly in line with the whole game is throwing things at you that you can't really predict or expect. And nope, you cannot place a block down, you can only throw them. So that whole business is out. Alright, so just about to where we were earlier. Let's try and find a different way up. Probably involve going up this way instead. Yeah, that would seem to be it. We would have had to come up this way without removing this block right there. Which, again, without happening to pick the right path, there's no way we could have known. There. Oh! Another thing that we couldn't really have known about. Lovely ceiling spikes. Okay, I honestly wasn't expecting that to damage me. I thought that was just going to be a sort of a thing blocking me, and, you know, like up here it would damage me if it squished me, but nope. Just plain old ordinary damage if you happen to touch it. So this game has a lot of this kind of jumping in it, and again, not good game design. And that was just me being a derp and not noticing that there were spikes there, so that's one on me, very, very many on the game. Also, this conveyor belt looks... oh, now I see it. Now I do see it moving left. From over here, it looks like it's moving right to me, but... yeah, my eyes are weird. I can see it as moving either way, just with the way the sprites are moving, I guess. Alright, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. The stage has way too many of these tap as lightly as you possibly can jumps going on in it. Oh, hi, Goofy. Don't mind the block in the face. We've entered City Connection. This is my normal mode here, with the, load stating constantly, even though I have crap tons of extra lives. Given the amount of surprise bullshit that this game is full, and how easily you can, suddenly be damaged, or suddenly die, I'd rather have an, you know, full health, just in case I do run into damage that I either accidentally save state into, or literally cannot avoid. Case in point on the literally cannot avoid. Seriously, how are... is there... I don't think there's a way to avoid that, so... yeah, thank you for helping me out on that point, game. There we go. course, we say, there he is, but there are still stages to go through before we actually get to him. Aw, I get through that tire without taking the extra damage. Oh well. Also, I'm just now realizing I always make a point of, you know, the games on Steam that are literally just move and jump without an attack, without a run button, without literally anything else other than move and jump, and I always say how there's not really any classic games that are like that. At least, not any that are good. And here's a classic game that is exactly like that, and it's not good. Although I do, yeah, never mind. We can pick up and throw blocks, so even this one, even this garbage still has more than move and jump. Amazing! Oh, lovely! It's an auto-scroller. An auto-scroller where you can pick the wrong path. Oh dear lord, I thought this game couldn't get any worse. Ah, great. And that was the wrong path. Yeah, that's also the wrong path. Ow. This game just decided, screw it, it's the final stage. We're going full douchebag. Oh, hi Pete. Alright, so what exactly does fighting Pete entail other than reaching the end of the stage without being hit by the dodgeballs that he's throwing? Or, you know, falling off the dozens of buildings that we have to walk on. Well, I can't pick up the dodgeballs he's throwing, so... It looks like it is literally going to be just reach the end of the stage and... Huzzah, we win? Oh, no, we get a block. Oh, multiple blocks. Well, I guess infinite blocks, because infinite box is infinite. Also, this is amazing, bullshit over here. Wow. I think you could teach a seminar on bad game design using this game alone. Totally get this. Pop that out, then hit him again. Oh, and that was not the final hit. Don't know why I thought that would be the final hit. Also, just for curiosity's sake, assuming that, yeah, if we die, we start the entire stage over again. Yeah, we just kicked his ass. Of course he's there. It would be something good after all that it's a bird. It's a bird that's now gonna fly off because it's not in a cage. Wow, so that was not worth it. We have another example of a game I read about in Nintendo Power that turned out to be pretty damn horrible. So yeah, I'm thinking now of trying to think of other games that I read about in Nintendo Power, but I think the majority of games that I read about in Nintendo Power and never got to play until years later, almost all of them ended up being just amazingly horrible. So, yeah, I guess that was the entirety of Mickey's Dangerous Chase. Don't think I would honestly recommend this. This was really pretty bad, and, yeah, no. Totally done here, and I will see you folks in the next game, and hope that it is better.